on 2 seconds. Right, there we go. Now, I have just found a video on YouTube that's 2 years old that has just really done my nut in, and the background, yes, it's about Mass Effect again. Now this guy, the videos, I'll post a link to the video in the description. Now this guy, this Pikmon Wolf guy, I highly doubt played the original Mass Effect series, and instead is basing his opinion off the Legendary Edition. He's there criticizing the Arrival DLC in this video, saying that it's full of plot holes, and everything, and I literally mean everything that he complains about, has an in-game explanation in the codex. Which, well, is really annoying, because this guy has got like 12k fucking likes. I mean, in the grand scheme of things of how many fucking people fucking love Mass Effect, that's not a lot. No, that's not a lot. But it is a lot when you think about the whole people not knowing what they're talking about, spreading false information. I mean, there's already enough bullshit centered around Mass Effect as it is, you know. The fan base still hasn't gotten over the Mass Effect 3 controversy. So having people like this criticize shit that they haven't got a clue what they're talking about makes it just even worse. This guy fucking listing all these different things that he thinks is a plot hole in the fucking in the Arrival DLC is all explained in the fucking codex in one of the games. You know, either fucking Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2 itself. And if this guy had spent any degree of time reading those codex entries, he would never have made this video. Yeah. He begins by saying that the Arrival DLC is lazy development. And it's like, well, clearly you didn't play the original. Clearly you're basing this off of the Legendary Edition, which, in all fairness, I have said before, is epically broken and full of bugs. Now, on the original release of Mass Effect, because he starts by criticizing that Mass Effect 2 has a lot of critical choices which affect you know, the outcome of the mission. So, like, for example, the... spoiler alert, by the way. For example, the mission on, you know, the suicide mission at the fucking end. If you delay going to that mission for any reason other than Legion's loyalty mission, you'll end up, when you get there, Dr. Chakwas and your fucking crew have all been, you know, turned into fucking paste to make a human reaper. It gives you a window only to complete Legion's loyalty mission. If you have anyone else's loyalty missions to do prior to doing the suicide mission other than Legion, you'll end up losing people in the suicide mission, especially your entire crew. They will die. It only gives you a choice to do Legion's mission and Legion's mission only before you're able to rescue them. Now, those kind of critical choices is what this guy is referring to when he starts criticizing the Arrival DLC, and is like that. In order to, you know, you're able to delay doing it. You're able to delay doing it because, you know, you've got to interact with the with the hail that you get to actually start the mission. So you can leave that, you know, just not respond to it and not do the mission. That is a Legendary Edition glitch, basically. On the original, it didn't do that. On the original, the Arrival DLC didn't actually fucking kick in until after you did the suicide mission. It was a mission that was it was one of the few missions that unlocked after you complete the suicide mission and just went around the fucking galaxy, you know, cleaning up, doing all the fucking side quests and bloody all the non-critical fucking missions that bloody you didn't do prior to the suicide mission. And there was also a few bloody missions like the Arrival DLC that only unlocked after you completed it. And the Arrival was originally one of them. But on the Legendary fucking edition, you know, it's so full of bugs and has broken fucking half of the fucking game that it is now unlocking before the fucking you actually do the suicide mission. So that criticism of fucking Lone shows that the guy has never played the fucking originals and is basing his entire opinion off the fucking bullshit fucking broken Legendary Edition. Now, he goes on, it puts a basic fucking thing in, you know, the basic storyline of the Arrival DLC. He puts that in, and yeah, as the story is giving you the fucking basics, he sticks pins in all these different things that he plans on fucking criticizing. And his first one is on the indoctrination. It's like, well, his first pin, it's like it alone just shows how little time he spent reading the codex entries. Because it's like, if you fucking had spent any degree of time reading the fucking codex entries, you would know a basic gist of how indoctrination in Mass Effect works. And the fact that this guy is criticizing the indoctrination in the DLC shows that he's never fucking read a codex entry in his life. And he goes on to fucking criticize fucking about how was fucking Kenton able to fight off indoctrination for so fucking long. It's like, she didn't. But you're also fucking, the guy is also, you know, underestimating Shepard's inspiration factor. I mean, up until this fucking point now, on the original, like I said, fucking the Arrival DLC didn't kick in until after you did the suicide mission. Now, after you fucking completed the suicide fucking mission, up until the fucking that point on the original, when you did the Arrival DLC, you would manage to fucking talk fucking Saren, who was also indoctrinated by Sovereign on the original game, talked him in the most fucking critical fucking time in his indoctrination, where Sovereign was about to assert 100% control over him, and he still had the fucking willpower to listen to Shepard and shoot himself before his personality disappeared and he became a husk. One last act of fucking defiance. You managed to fucking get through to fucking Saren and fucking number one and get him to fucking shoot himself as his last act of defiance before, well, he ceased to exist. Now you're fucking telling me that a person with that fucking amount of charisma couldn't fucking inspire fucking someone like Dr. Kenton to do fucking one last stand against fucking Sovereign, culminating in every fucking thing the guy criticizes a fucking about as far as indoctrination goes. I've ever fucking watched the fucking video and I'm like, you know, I put a few fucking comments that'll fucking explain in more detail. I don't wanna go into too much detail, fucking, because of spoilers and yeah. You make up your own mind. I'll put the fucking link to the video in the bloody description. Watch it yourself. But as a person that spent a great deal of time playing the original games, and having spent so much time reading the codex entries, this guy is showing just how much of a fucking noob he really is, and has absolutely no fucking right whatsoever to criticize an amazing fucking DLC and say it's full of fucking plot holes, all because he doesn't want to read the codex. You know, things like this drive me mental about today's world. You know, if you're gonna fucking hate on something, then get your facts straight first. Because all you'll fucking do, if you don't, is cause more fucking problems. You know, and there's already a fucking lot of tension fucking between the Mass Effect fanbase and the fucking BioWare as it fucking is, without adding fuel to the fucking fire with, yeah, not getting your facts straight. Like I said, have a watch. Me personally, you know, I just well, like I said, I just feel the fucking need to, you know, defend an amazing fucking DLC. Because, like I said, there's already enough hate out there fucking regards to Mass Effect as it fucking is, and having unjustified fucking hatred hurled towards an amazing game series. Yeah, it's not good in my eyes. So, yeah. I would appreciate it if anyone out there is planning on doing anything like this guy has done in his video. I would really, really appreciate that you do your homework first, especially if it's in regards to Mass Effect. Well, because this guy, like I said, needs to spend some time with the in-game codex to actually understand where he went wrong when he uploaded this video. Moral of the story? Please read the codex before you start criticizing Mass Effect.